Welcome back, guys, in another episode from the Tank Mechanic Simulator. And as promised in the last episode, we'll look at our Tiger. Currently, we have 74% of parts fitted in, and it's repaired in 11%. Then before we'll start that, guys, I think we need to put some more stuff into our little build, but we cannot because we need 4 more points. But hey ho, then what we'll do, we'll start with looking at examination, and I think we'll start removing rust from this beauty first. After that, we'll sandblast it and we'll start stripping it down. I think this will be the best and easiest option for us to deal with all of this mess, because at the moment this is a bit appalling, and hopefully we can make sure that we'll manage to do everything nicely, and we'll buy every single missing part and we'll get there. That's my aim. I'm not sure would you agree that this is the easiest way of doing the restoration. This is the first tank which we will be restoring. Then this will be definitely a fun experience, I hope, for all of us. And you know, you will have fun watching me doing that. And again, like always, if you have any comments or any hints for me, just drop me a comment and we can discuss that, and I will take this on board, guys, if it's sensible, of course. But hopefully we can actually get somewhere with it. I'm trying to be a bit thorough here, because I don't really wish to do this 5 times like on our other builds, but if necessary we will be doing that. I know we can do another tutorial mission, but because we played so many mechanic simulator games, then I don't feel like we really have to do another mission before we can actually stack in to our own little build here. I really could not wait to do our own build, and Tiger, the most classical tank from the Second World War, you know, it's something what we definitely wish to get stuck in with. I hope you would agree with me. We'll be building probably afterwards every single tank which we will be able to possess in this game, but step at a time. We'll start our first build with this iconic Tiger, and we'll take it from there. For now, we're trying to derust everything what we can, make sure that everything what can be derusted is derusted. We'll sandblast it and try to fix whatever we can fix here. Okay, now we can jump up, try to clean whatever is on top. We don't worry about interior parts at the moment too much. We'll worry about this in stage 2, because we're missing a lot of parts regardless. Then we'll just do that and try to clean whatever we can for the time being. Have a bit of fun. But interestingly, because today as I'm recording this, it's 15th, and obviously world is currently panicking about coronavirus, and the UK is not yet in shutdown in comparison to other countries. Then I'm interested how it is in your countries, guys. Is there actually shutdown or it's not, and how you perceive that? Do you think it's a good thing that this happening in terms of what I'm trying to say? It's not that it's good that the virus is here, of course not, but that there is so much of panic around that, because without joking, you know, it's very difficult situation for everybody. Obviously there is also argument about people stockpiling stuff, which is completely individual thing. I disagree with that, but you know, people creating panic, other people opportunists trying to make money out of it, you know, typical stuff, isn't it? You're always trying to make money on vulnerable people, but hey ho, we'll see what we can do. But we'll go back to our building. Then now we can at last start sandblasting it. and see what will be the result of our hard work of trying to derust everything. I'm going for bet I didn't derust everything what I physically could, but you know, hopefully majority of stuff got derusted nicely. A part of that little thing, isn't it? Typical. Oh, I didn't rest any of that. That's sad. But we can sandblast all of that lovely little thing. Okay, great. We can do that. We'll be able to do a bit of primal, but we have a lot of parts which I forgot to derust, as you can see. But that's not a problem. We'll do attempt number 2 in a moment and we'll correct our errors. Okay, cool. Then now we can just carry on sandblasting. As soon as we'll blast everything, after that we can do our little corrections and take it from there. But it's no point panicking that you have forgotten something. You always will forget something in life, guys. It's never perfect. Whatever you do in your life, you cannot do everything 100% correctly. Then don't panic about it. This is the life for you. If you are able to do something for 100%, that means you spend way too much of time trying to achieve it. Then that's not very good as well if you think about it, because you need to put sufficient effort to the task, not excessive effort for the task, because if you spend too much of time doing something, that means you're losing out on other experiences or other tasks which you could do in that time instead of doing corrections after that. Then you need to think about stuff like that, because you don't want to let your life to just pass by, do you? You just wish to use your life efficiently, in my opinion. This is what I'm trying to do in my life, but I hope you'll agree with me that that's an efficient way of using the time. But will be interesting to hear your opinion about this, guys. Then let me know, and we can have further discussion about it in the next episode, hopefully. But for time being, you know, we're still derusting, sandblasting this beautiful tiger. It's going quite well. We're getting some new stuff here. Looks good. It's still a lot of work to be done, but we've been prepared to do that, because obviously we completely rebuilding this beautiful tank, and we'll take it from there. For time being, I will try to sandblast interior as much as we can, but obviously we'll get into interior separately as soon as we'll finish outside. This reason why I'm not putting too much of fuss about going inside and splitting this into 2. This will be in the next stage, I hope. Okay, then now back to derusting, because we missed quite a few things here, like this bolt. I'm not sure why I cannot do this one, but hey ho. Why I cannot do this? Never mind. Then those wheels will be not fixed clearly. But this can be. Okay. What else? Oh, we have this little metal bit here. Bang. Okay. Now here, this part of the mudguard, those wheel hubs cannot be done. That's cool. Oh, this can be sanded. This can be now sanded. Here, those things can be sanded. This can be sanded. Can be sanded. Okay, cool. Then now we can go back to Sandy. Oh, actually no, because we actually have some things on top, do we? Which I almost forgot about. sanding, sanding, rusting, and rusting. Cool. And now we can go back to sanding again. I know this looks a bit maybe boring to a certain degree when you look at it, but it's definitely worth your time to do this properly, because you wish this tank to be beautiful on the end, do you? You would not wish to miss out anything. And we have beautiful music in process of it, then why not spending this time on something what it's quite fun, and you can have a bit more fun while doing it, then why not? And spend less money on follow-up fixtures, then yeah, we're doing this. Cool. More derusting here, sandblasting. Cool. In a moment we'll paint everything and we'll start a disassemble process, and everything what we failed to do obviously we'll replace at later stage. But in here, can we actually sandblast anything else? Oh yes, we can. This need to be derusted. This would need to be derusted. Okay. Okay, we can sandblast this part. Cool. Okay, then now we need this nice tool, and we'll do derusting of those last little things here. Done. Okay, done. Cool. We can now sandblast them, and we'll move to paint stage. Okay, cool. Now we can sandblast this, hopefully, yep. And now we can sandblast that part as well. Okay, and we are good. Cool. Awesome. Then we can now move to the paint gun. I know you could do this more efficiently than I'm doing it, but I'm finding this the most useful way for me, because I will start disassemble this tank as soon as I will paint it. I'll be able to start disassembling it, and when I will start to disassemble it, I will have new things to fix afterwards, and I'm finding this the best way for me to do it, because I'll know which parts I can fix, which ones I cannot fix, and I will need to send to repair, and this way we could save some more money and have more of our own work put into this. This is what I'm counting on, that we could work that way. That's my plan effectively for this build, that we'll try to save as much money as possible based on our own hard work. Yeah, we can start painting from this angle as well, because why not? This way, if we can actually fix as many parts as possible, then this will give us healthy budget on the end, which we can use for other parts and for other builds effectively, and we don't need to spend that much time earning more money in order to be able to build yet another tank. But for now we will concentrate on this beautiful tiger, which starting to have nice primal on it, and yeah, I'm a bit terrified how much this tank will cost us in repairs, to be perfectly honest, because it's so many parts missing, and we didn't yet even start to look at the engine itself. But hull seems to be primal already. Then now we'll move into barrel and top of the tank, and hopefully it will be not so bad, and we are not missing that many parts, but we'll see on the end what we're missing, what we have in. Okay, for now we're painting whatever we have here, but you need to admit, guys, this starts to look like already not bad tank, even with limited amount of things what we actually have for it at the moment. Obviously we didn't yet start the interior part. This will happen, but not just yet. For now we're just trying to concentrate on outside. Inside will take on the next stage. Okay, coal. Whatever we can paint, we are painting. Lovely jubbly, couple of bolts. Hatches, and we'll strip it out in a moment and we'll take care of interior side. Obviously we can spray a couple of things there, but that's not very important at the moment because, as I mentioned, we will be stripping that part. Okay, then as we have this already sorted, then we can move into the paint, but in order to do that we need to take off the examination mode, because obviously everything is in red and we don't really want everything in red because it's a primal, and we'll lose the primal straight away and we'll see what we are working with at the moment. But this starts to look like a tank, which is really nice for us, but it's still very much so early stages of build. We just wish to see what we're working with and how much more money and effort we need to put into it. Probably quite a lot, but that's not an issue for us. We've been prepared for this build very well. We have 70,000 to rebuild this beauty, then we should be good. It's just matter of time and effort. I'm not sure why this did not paint fully. That's interesting. Do I need to move to primal first? Yes, I do. I have missed that part. Never mind. Now we can fix our own mistake. Okay. And here we can paint inside as well, because while we are here it's open, then why not? Okay. Now we can just do a couple of little touches here and there, and we'll get there. Nice. Cool. And muzzle. Yeah. Done. Cool. Now the side. Lovely. While we're on top, we'll do rear. A bit of painting. Nice. Couple of bolts. Lovely. And it starts to look like a tank again on its prime. Obviously Germans didn't produce too many of them because they've been too expensive and too over engineered, but still, as a piece of memory of the Second World War, of the tragedy what happened, I think we should have one restored in this game as well, just for sake of it, because you know, it's a piece of history, big piece of history which affected most of the world by, you know, things what happened. But hopefully nobody in future will commit similar crimes, and that was something what will be never repeated, but you never cannot say never, unfortunately, in the world. But hopefully, you know, this will don't happen again. And we are already making great progress. This start to look like a half decent tank. Obviously we're missing so many parts on it that it's not even funny, but we'll see what we can do further with it. I'm not stripping it yet, but we will paint it and we'll see where we are with it at the moment, when we finish doing this last little job before looking deeper into stuff like that. What else we're missing here? Everything here seems to be nicely painted almost. So we have this lovely little thing what we missed. Yep, here, this, and seems to be okay. Okay, then this start to look like a half decent thing. tank analyst. Tank is valued at 23,000 at the moment, and it's not too shabby, I would say. Okay, what we will do? We'll buy for nearly 20,000 missing parts, which stinks quite a lot, but this way we can move to the assembly mode and we can start putting these lovely things back together, and hopefully this will look like a tank again. Okay. There is a specific order of putting stuff in, clearly, which I don't really understand yet, but this is just a beginning for me of how to build a tank. As you can imagine, I never actually done this before. I don't think many people can actually say that they have done this before. Okay. Lovely. I really should check, do I have all of the parts already in 100%, because if I don't, then there is a problem. Then, you know, before we'll carry on doing this lovely build, let us check, okay, turret, outer gun jacket that need to be fixed, toolbox missing, okay. Wheels are torsion bar. I don't know which part is that. Okay, here is everything on 100%. Whole interior, okay. And transmission shaft need to be replaced. Okay. Okay, we can actually fit this one in.